I better take down your particulars, otherwise I may get into hot water.
Oh, you are going to have a hot bath?
No, Ali, it's just another way of saying I may get into trouble.
American Embassy Bugged.
No, Max, bugged.
Hey, my boss, he all the time say he's bugged.
Yes, well, that may be so, Giovanni, but the word we're dealing with is bugged. Now, read it again, Max, correctly.
American Embassy Bugged.
Good. Good. Now, does anybody know what that means? Ah, Taro.
It means American embassy full of little insects.
No, Taro, they're not that sort of bugs. Listening devices.
Prime Minister sold a pop.
Good. Now, that is a very good example of a figure of speech. Prime Minister sold a pup. Can you tell me what that means, Giovanni?
He's buying a dog.
No, it's a figure of speech. Look, let me give you another example. Prime Minister sold a dummy. Do you know what that means?
Sure.
Did you understand it?
Yeah. It's just one thing I don't understand. Does he buy the dummy before or after he buy the pup?
He doesn't buy anything.
Ah, the newspaper man's a big liar.
Look, a figure of speech, I told you, it's just a figure of speech. It doesn't mean what it says.
Typical of imperial politicians who distort truth and suppress working classes.
Thank you. Jamila, as white as you. Snow.
What are we going to talk about?
You'll have to talk up. I'm a bit Mutton Jeff.
Excuse me, who are these Mutton Jeff?
Mutton Jeff is deaf. Oh, I don't. I'd sooner sit here and rest my plates of meat.
Excuse please, I am not seeing any plates of meat.
No, plates of meat is feet. It's dead easy if you use your Uncle Ned.
Uncle Ned.
Huh?
No, Uncle Ned. Your Uncle Ned.
Uncle Ned? Uncle Ned?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean he's crazy?
No, I think you lot are,
No oats.
Oats? Ah, that is Oats. My friend, who I am working with, every morning he's telling me, last night he's having his Oats. He's telling me he's liking them very much.
Yeah, I'm sure he does. But, for example, take Danielle.
I would love to take Danielle.
Excuse me, can you help me?
Certainly, madam. What is it you wish?
How much it is a letter to post?
Is it to somewhere in England?
No, it is a Swiss letter.
A Swiss letter?
Yes, I write to my boyfriend in Switzerland.
Yeah, well, it's more correct to say that you want to send a letter to Switzerland, not a Swiss letter. It could be rather embarrassing if you were writing to someone in France. Oh, it doesn't matter. As drastic as that. I'll have a word with the sergeant. £5 ought to do it.
Ah, I'm understanding. That is a fine.
No. It's not exactly a fine. Let's just say it's a little gift.
Gift?
Yes, it's an old English custom. I scratch your back, you scratch mine.
Ah, you scratch my back, I scratch yours.
That's right.
Very well. What are you being itchy?
No, it's not.
But I haven't. It was definitely in your license.
Yes, Sergeant is correct. I remember you putting it there not a moment ago.
I forgot.
It was just before you said, you scratch my back and I scratch yours.
Thank you, George Washington.
No, I am Ali.
Yes, Ali, just be quiet, please.
Well, until Mr. Brown returns, I shall take the class.
Senora, where are you taking us?
I am not taking you anywhere. I'm going to ask you a few questions on general knowledge.
Something rather important to tell you. I'm afraid that Miss Courtney has terminated my engagement.
It is a very big surprise to me.
Yeah, well, it was a bit of a shock to me as well.
We are not knowing that you and Miss Courtney were engaged.
Oh, you don't understand. I mean, to coin a phrase, I've been given the boot.
Si, senor. One right boot, one left boot.
Oh, no one. Look, can't you understand? I mean, I have been fired. I've been given the bullet.
Santa Maria! She tried to shoot you.
I have been dismissed. Now, pay attention. In a few weeks' time, you will all be sitting for your examinations.
That is good. Much better to be sitting for examination than standing.
I'll rephrase that. In a few weeks' time, you will all be taking your lower Cambridge certificate. Look, where are you going?
We go to spend 2p.
Well, the phrase is spend a penny.
Sure. I spend a penny, he spend a penny.
Well, come along, Mr. Nadim.
Yes, please. Where do you go along to?
We are not going along to anywhere. I just want you to get started on the answers.
I'll do my best.
I do hope they've done reasonably well.
So do I. Otherwise, it's the axe.
Oh, blimey. You're chopping his head off?
Only metaphorically.
You have a glass, huh?
Yes, well, I suppose it is a special occasion.
Prego.
Ah, thank you. Well, what about a toast, then? Eh?
We have no toast, only biscuits.
No. I mean a toast for Ali and Suli.
We have no toast for them either.
To Ali and Suli.
To Ali
and Suli.
May all your troubles be little ones.
Little ones what?
It's an English expression. It means to hope that you have a family, a baby. Could I see you, please?
You are seeing me now?
I mean, I want to see you in private in Miss Courtney's office. It's rather important. Well, Ali.
Yes, please.
Well, I'm not going to beat about the bush.
What bush?
Well, then how can you possibly be thinking of marrying Sue Lee tomorrow?
Why not?
Well, it's bigamy.
Oh, no. It is big of me.
I have to tell you that Mr. Brown will not be with us tonight. It appears that he has a virus.
Oh, is that his girlfriend?
He has the flu. He is laid up in bed.
Excuse, please. How can he be laid up in bed? Surely you are meaning he's laid down.
The term to be laid up means the same as being struck down.
Panayamu! What a language!
There is nothing wrong with the English language. It is the most widely spoken language in the world. Now, where was I?
You were standing there, and you are still standing there.
Silence. Anna?
Yeah.
You will take charge of the class in my absence. I shall not be long. And don't stand for any nonsense.
Do not worry. I shall be standing for nothing. I shall be sitting down.
Well, I must say it's very good of you all to come and visit me. Take a chair each.
Jolly good. Where do you wish us to take chair?
Don't want you to take them anywhere. Just sit down on them over here.
Good night, Mr. Brown, sir.
Good evening, Ranjit. What do you want?
I am coming here to be making you over the weather.
Over the weather?
Yes, because I'm hearing you are under the weather.
Ranjit?
Yes, please, Mr. Brown.
I need some glasses.
Are you ice bad as well?
I mean glasses to drink from.
Thousand apologies.
Bottoms up!
What is bottoms up?
Oh, it's an English phrase used when having a drink.
I am thinking it is not easy to be drinking it bottom up.
No, Ranjit. It refers to the glass, the bottom of the glass. Tip it up.
Ah, see. As you say, up the hatch.
Down the hatch.
See, down the hatch. See how.
Sorry to disappoint you, Suli, but Boris has decided to change horses.
Oh, blimey. Is he a Russian cowboy?
No, Ali, I mean that he's decided that he prefers our democratic way of life to the Russian regime. He's a defector. As you know, in a few weeks' time, you will all be taking your lower Cambridge. So tonight, I thought I'd give you an oral examination.
You are wanting to look at our tooths?
No, I mean that I'm going to go around the class and ask you all to give me some answers and hope that I get some correct ones. Ranjit, complete the following proverb. A bird in the hand...
Makes mess on your wrist.
A bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. You're out. What other little tricks have you all been up to, Ali? You're very quiet. You keeping something under your hat?
Oh, blimey. How are you guessing that?
I didn't. All right, one, where's your little crib hidden?
Por favor.
Never Never mind, por favor. I know it's somewhere. It's written all over your face.
No. Not right in my face.
Look, this is no laughing matter. Come on, one. Where is it? Never mind.
Were you not expecting us?
No, the authorities don't notify the individual teachers of the results. And as usual, Miss Courtney has kept me in the dark.
She switched the lights out.
Yeah. No, she never told me.
How you do? For me, eh?
He's just trying to say that he's pleased to meet you. He doesn't speak any English.
Ah, so right. I teach him.
That would be like the blind leading the blind.
Blind? You don't see? You feel.
No. He's not blind. I was just using a... Oh, now, this term, I want much more effort from all of you. You must all pull your socks up.
All right.
No, man, I was speaking figuratively.
Por favor.
Never mind.
Every day, we used to go on the sands for a bit.
For a while.
Scusi?
To go on the sands for a while. To say that you went on the sands for a bit could imply that you were doing, well, something naughty.
That's right, we were very naughty on the sands.
Well, how much did you pay for this 21-jeweled, 18-carat gold timepiece?
£2.50.
I think he saw you coming, Ali.
Most definitely. He was seeing me coming before I was seeing him.
But what I mean is you were swindled.
Oh, no.
Now, he was succeeded by his third son, William Rufus, the Red King.
Oh, blimey. You are having a communist king?
No, he was called the Red King because of his red hair.
Jolly good.
Robin Hood wasn't born then, he was in the Middle Ages.
How can he be in middle-age if he's not yet being born?
Never mind about Robin Hood, all right? Remember, as oil is to water, so chalk is to...
Blackboard.
Cheese, 10p, please.
I am not understand.
Well, it's a phrase that's in common usage. They are as alike as chalk and cheese.
But, Master G, chalk and cheese are not be alike.
Exactly so. It means they're not alike.
Hi, Angrezi. I am think it is easier to say they are not be alike than to be talking about chalkies and cheesies.
Yes, well, I admit we do tend to complicate our language. Danielle, as handsome as a prince, as ugly as...
A Swede.
As ugly as sin. 10p.
It was worth it.
I think you're overdoing it, Ranjit. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy.
This Jack, is he having 3 jobs also?
No, it's just a saying. Look, do you think television is good?
Sometimes good, sometimes bad.
Make your mind up, one. In a debate, you can't sit on the fence.
I'm not sitting on bed.
Right, would you take the chair?
Sure.
I mean, will you chair the debate?
Excuse me.
Yes, Ranjit, I am human. And you are human, and human beings are fallible. I mean, I'm fallible and you're fallible.
No, I'm Punjabi.
The red flag's gone up.
Oh, blimey. It is a Russian horse.
You know what you're laughing about, Giovanni? Your answer to the question, write a sentence using a metaphor, was unbelievable.
But I did write a sentence using a metaphor.
Oh, yes. Last night I phoned my girlfriend and a metaphor a drink.
Hey, he knows speak very good.
No, I would like you all to help Zoltan to grasp a few rudiments of the English language.
Excuse, please.
Yes, Ingrid.
What is rudiment?
Can anybody tell Ingrid what I mean by teaching Zoltan some rudiments of English?
Sure. You want us to tell him a few naughty jokes?
No, Giovanni, just English conversation. Daniel, give me another word for obnoxious.
Swedish.
No, rude being and truth-telling.
Well, I've just had a telephone call from Mr. Brown. He says he will be along later. Apparently, he is tied up at his flat.
Oh, blimey. Should he not be going to untie him?
I was speaking metaphorically.
It is better you speak English.
Buenas noches.
Ah, Juan.
Sí, señor.
Yeah, I've got a bone to pick with you.
Chicken bone.
No, a bone of contention.
And what is all this off business?
That is when I'm taking off my clothes.
We can't have that sort of thing going on.
It is not going on, it is coming off.
Not in my school.
Go on. I can see it's not an elephant.
Don't be stupid, Sid. You can't get an elephant in a cage.
I think he makes the joke.
Ali, what is going on?
It is Ranjit.
What is the matter with him?
Oh, blimey. He has gone oranges.
Yes, please. Doing bananas.
Very good. But this infidel is calling me the son of a cross-eyed camel.
Not true. I am calling him an illegitimate son of a cross-eyed camel.
Yeah, well, it's not good enough.
Ah, you want me to be calling him something worse?
I don't want anybody calling anybody anything, but... Oh, what colour is yours?
Mostly red.
With a blue neck.
And a green dress.
Ah, the penny's dropped.
Where?
Polly is a parrot.
Oh, that's right. What do you think she is? An elephant?
Doesn't matter. Sit down.
What about the penny?
Ignore the penny.
Very clever horse. Talking horse.
Why, horses don't talk.
Si, senor. He told me he get the tip straight from the horse's mouth.
That's just a racing term.
It's all right. Then he tell me to put my shed on horse.
You didn't?
Nah.
Oh, thank goodness for that.
My shed wouldn't fit the horse.
Silence!
Hey, amigo, would you like a cigar?
No, no, thank you.
You are not yourself tonight.
Of course he is himself. Who else could he be?
Sully means something is wrong.
She's right.
Now, who is going to start the ball rolling?
We are not having a ball to be rolling anywhere.
All right, Ali, just for that, you can start. Now, who was known as the Black Prince?
Muhammad Ali.
British custom.
Well, that's what I meant. Do you know anything about British customs?
Plenty.
Oh, good.
First you have green or red.
Green or red what?
British custom. If you have something to declare, you go on the red. Nothing to declare, green.
No one.
See, I know.
No, the question is not about those sort of customs. It means the things that we British do that are peculiar to us.
Ah, speak English.
Mr. Nagatumi,
Also,
what would it signify if I said you were a dog in the manger?
would seem you're crazy in the head.
Beg your pardon?
I am Menlo, not Doggo.
You are also rather stupid.
Maybe you change your mind, eh?
Oh, I must strike while the iron is hot.
Holy ravioli. You're gonna get a job in a laundry.
Just using a figure of speech.
Now, you. Can you tell me how far you're up to?
Por favor.
How far are you up to?
Ah, si. I am 5 feet 11 inches.
No. Not how tall you are.
5 feet 11 inches.
Never mind. You. Explain the meaning of the phrase, to bury the hatchet.
To chop someone's head off.
You. Complete the following proverb. People who live in glass houses
should get undressed in the dark. Your Honor, I arrest my bag.
No, Giovanni, you've rest your case.
Okay, I arrest my bag and my case.
Silence! And there's far too much levity in this courtroom. We will now take a short break, and when we come back, I shall hope for a little more respect. Otherwise, the court will be cleared.
Excuse me, please. We are wanting to have a ride on elephant.
Hard cheese.
Would you like a hearty dog?
What?
You were saying your cheese is hard, so I'm offering you my hearty dog.
That's right, you let your hair down.
Oh, blimey. How can she be letting her hair down when it is not up?
Let your hair down means to get everything off of the chest.
Oh, you are be want her to take off her clothes.
Holy ravioli, these foreigners are all stupid.
When I marry, it must be Mr. Right.
Is he English?
Who?
This Mr. Right.
Haven't met him yet.
Oh, blimey. How can he be marrying someone he haven't met yet?
What Anna means, when she marries Mr. Right, not Mr. Wrong.
But his be sound like a foreign person. Who? Mr. Wrong.
Don't take any notice of them, Anna.
Now, don't forget, we give Mr. Brown plenty of the softer soap.
What is the soft soap?
The flannel.
Soft soap, flannel. Is she going to have a bath?
I think he means we are going to be getting Mr. Brown in a good mood.
Why don't you speak a better English?
I smell something fishy.
Oh, blimey. It must be the curried prawn I'm having for lunch.
No, I'm not stupid. This has something to do with you, Anna.
I'm up the creek without a paddle.
You're up at the creek without even a boat.
Por favor.
Yes, Ron.
Did you buy the dog?
What dog?
The one you go see man about.
I went to spend a penny.
Ah, very cheap dog.
To Lee, to complete the phrase as wise as, you could have put an owl or even Solomon, but not Chairman Mao.
Chairman Mao wiser than everybody.
Yeah, well, that's your opinion. Be here any minute.
Please.
Don't interrupt. I tend to tolerate your frivolous attitude, but you'll find that Miss Courtney is a horse of a different colour.
Oh, blimey. You should not be calling Miss Courtney a horse.
I wasn't, although there may be a certain resemblance. Ah, I'm beginning to see daylight.
Of course, it is not being dark yet.
The most moving experience of my life was when I am 14 years of old.
No, 14 years old.
See, 14 years old. My father, he get a job in Madrid, and we all moved.
Juan, I didn't mean that kind of moving experience. Juan.
Sí, señor.
As fat as a...
Elephant.
As fat as a pig.
No, elephant much fatter than a pig.
Don't argue.
So
Ingrid.
Yeah?
As blind as...
A man with no eyes?
As blind as a bat. Farouk.
Yes, please.
As thick as...
Ranjit.
Hey. Peas.
Jolly good.
Ranjit. As ugly as...
Farouk.
Hey, now listen, you two. You're here to learn English, not insult each other.
But he started it.
I don't care who started it. It's got to finish, right? Michelle.
Oui?
As warm as...
My art.
As warm as toast.
My art is much warmer.
Very likely. Giovanni.
Si, professor.
As drunk as...
My boss.
As drunk as a lord.
You haven't met my boss. He's always drunk.
Well, maybe. Maria.
No.
As pretty as...
Our English teacher?
Thank you for the compliment, but the correct answer should be as pretty as a picture.
Okay.
Football.
Stubborn?
As happy as...
Worker.
No, football.
Yes, all worker in China are very happy.
Well, that may or may not be the case, but the correct figure of speech I was looking for was as happy as a lark, understand?
Happy as a wow.